2014 flagship killer stand up in 2019? Let's find out after this intro.
Double-digit thousands.
So as you saw the thumbnail, we're gonna be reviewing Oneplus One after 5 years of its release. A piece of technology that is half decade old and how it gonna stack up in today's smartphone standard. Let's find out. My name is Jatin and you are watching how Oneplus One stack up in 2019. Let's get started. Starting with the build, it came up with the unique sandstone finish on the back, but sadly I'm unable to show you it on my phone. As you can see, I have put on a skin on it. Though the build quality is pretty good according to 2019 standard, as my unit has suffered from a lot of torture. I'll show you how it looks in pictures. Okay, there are some samples over here. Now let's talk about the display. Here is full HD panel, and OnePlus One still using a 1080p panel in their flagship level phone like the 60, their latest release according to late 2018. It's a full HD IPS panel, so no inky blacks, just a regular IPS panel, and it gets the job done. Talking about the performance of this phone, so we have the 2014 flagship processor Qualcomm Snapdragon 801. It's a quad-core processor, and according to today's standard, it feels like okay-ish, but yeah, it can't play PUBG on high graphics with 60 FPS. But yeah, you can play it on low setting, like on 24 FPS, and yeah, get ready to see some minor stutters in it. Although here are some benchmarks for this device, it's totally comparable to its predecessor OnePlus 2, as they have almost the same results on the benchmarks on the Geekbench score. Talking about the optics, the camera on this phone are 13 megapixel in back and 5 megapixel in front. My device has dust in the front camera, so I can't show you the sample of it, but talking about 13 megapixel rear camera, it's seriously almost like today's standard, because it got the 1080p 60 fps 4K recording in 5-year-old phone. There are some samples, let the camera samples speak themselves. Some are in HDR also, so see it and tell me how you like it or not in the comment section below. Storage and RAM in this device is pretty awesome. The storage and RAM is pretty good in this phone as of today's standard, as it has 3 gigs of RAM and 64 GB of storage. My unit has 64 GB of storage, and there was a variant which has 3 gigs of RAM and 16 GB of storage. And multitasking is a breeze on this phone. Yeah, in today's app size increased a lot from 2014, and storage is like major concern, but yeah, you will not easily run out of 64 GB of storage as of 2018 or 2019. The last thing about this phone, the battery. How the battery stack up in this 5 years, it's pretty good, yeah, but I haven't replaced it in like 4 to 5 years of span. You can expect around 3 to 4 hours on screen on time, though it has 3000 mAh battery, but now it's on 3 to 4 hours, like how many charging cycle it suffered from. If you wanna install a kernel to improve battery life, surely you can do that, because our next one is on that. Why we love OnePlus? Because of their development support. After 5 years of this phone launched, you are still getting Android Pie ROMs. Like seriously, any other phone don't get this much of development support. Thanks to all the developers from XDA, which are still developing ROMs for our most beloved OnePlus One. This is all about today's video. I hope I'll see you in the next one. So please stay tuned for more content. Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell button if you like this video, and share it to your friends who are still rocking OnePlus One. Thanks for watching. I'm signing out.